Hi folks, welcome to the channel. It's Andrew today, and what we're going to do is we're going to spool up this new reel. So I'm going to put the details about the review. This is basically my way of spooling up the reel. So without further ado, I'm just going to zoom in. So what we've done here is the braid is through the eye, and then I've added a bit of sellotape or sticky tape if you're American. There are a lot of different ways of doing this. You know, you can thread it through a little bit. Oh, we're out of focus. You can thread it through a little bit and then wind it on. But I like just to put a tiny bit of sellotape just to hold it in place. Now, I'm not going to go hell-bent on loads of different ways of doing this for the one simple reason. Once this is spooled up, you're never going to cast it far enough to lose your line, so it doesn't really matter. So what we've got is, over here we've got the spool, and down here we've got a little bowl of water. Now all we're going to do is drop the braid into the water so it can flow freely. So I'm just going to pop that into the water now. There. Now, that's just so it can go freely. So I've got my sellotape on there, it's through the line. It's on the line, sorry. Try and get it into focus. You can just see the reflection from the sellotape. All we're going to do now is start to turn. Now once it's gone over the sellotape a couple of times, we now know it's okay. So all we're going to do then, I'm trying to get all this in focus, is move everything into place. Loads of people do this different ways, this is just my way. And all we're going to do is start to wind. Now as I'm winding, I'm going to apply some tension to the braid. Now that's just so it's tight. Right, now that's tight. We're just trying to focus this. As you can see, we have roughly 12 passes. And it's all nice and tight. Now, as we're spooling this up, you can see just there, see that reflection there? We are not going to go past that for quite a few reasons. You don't need any more line than that. It's a bait caster. You've got way too much line than you're ever going to use. So, to continue the video, I'm just going to slightly put my finger on and spool it up. So I'm just applying a small bit of tension with my thumb, just so that it's not going on sloppy. So, as you can see, it's spinning freely in the bucket. It's actually a washing up bowl. You can use a bucket, any body of water, a bath. As you can see, let's stop messing about and get it on. So, just a slight bit of tension, not going crazy. Running it between my fingers. It's not burning my fingers or anything like untoward. So I'm just going to get this on and then explain my setup. Me and Lloyd are going to be using quite a few different setups. My son Tom is going to be involved, he's 7, and that's just to show the simple fact bait casting is suitable for all ages. I mean, it's down to you to judge whether your child's old enough, responsible enough, but you need to explain about the hook discipline and all things like that, and make sure it's done sensibly. So I'm just going to quickly show you this now. We're halfway there. Just try and get it in focus. There, right, so we're halfway there. The reflection there is from the tapered edge there. We're not going all the way up to that. You can stop just a little bit short. Now, as I was saying at the beginning, you can have a little bit of electrical tape. You can actually thread it into the holes which are already on the reel. But I just prefer to use a bit of tape. You could use a sticker, anything. Because quite simply, once you've turned it 2 or 3 times, it's going nowhere. So, for a start, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll explain what you're likely to see. You're going to basically see me, Lloyd and Tommy fishing various canals, places like that, for pike, perch, with different setups, different weight lures, and I'm going to also do some knot tutorials, because I don't think there's many of those on YouTube, and that's just to help beginners get started. Right, so we don't have to go crazy on this, because typically when you're fishing a canal, say, you'll do well to use 1/4 of what's on this reel. So we don't have to go too crazy. Right, that'll do for me. So I'm just going to show you. Let it focus. You can see the shiny edge, we must not go past that. Now I'm looking down on it, there's roughly 1 mil before the end. Right, so we're at the end of the spool. We've got loads of braid left, some spare. So as you can see, the tapered edge which we must not go past. Now I've left 1 millimetre. There's plenty of line on here. I'm never going to use it all. It's never going to come off. So all we're going to do now is I'm going to use this Kaiser pocket knife, UK legal. If you're interested in knives, I've got another channel of mine for UK legal knives and things like that, and tools for fishing. So we're just going to cut this braid off. And we're going to put the band back around the retail package of braid so that it can still be used. So please like and subscribe. As I previously mentioned, there's going to be loads of fishing content with me, myself, Andrew, Lloyd and Tommy. So that's me, I'm Andrew, Lloyd and Tommy. So please like and subscribe. Thanks for your time. And next time I'm going to show you how to attach lures using your tracers and what knots we use. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time and goodbye.